Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. What's going on? Just me, just chatting. This is my. I mostly be doing like monthly updates or maybe like bi-monthly updates, like whenever I get a chance. As you obviously you can see my house and my extension over there. Anyways, I just wanted to say I had an amazing weekend. Just an amazing weekend. Thursday, I was at the not the Open House. Thursday was the arrival day for most airplanes for the air show. Thursday I went up and watched planes land, like the A330, a bunch of aircraft that got diverted. Like the Toronto had a bunch of diversions on Thursday. No storm, no nothing, but they just got diverted for some stupid reason, maybe fuel or something. So they got diverted. So I was watching them come in and a bunch of other planes come in, and I was hoping to see the P8 Poseidon. I never really got to see the P8 Poseidon up close. I'm pretty sure someone will do like a paint job for the flight, so it'll be just as good. Um, that'd be good. Anyways, that was Thursday. Then Friday we had the golf. I wasn't golfing that day. I suck at golf, but I'm really bad at golf. But like Thursday or Friday we had the golf tournament, the Brain and Mind Matters golf tournament, and Brain and Mind they have a golf tournament every year. That's been the third year, and then they just released the other night that this is the last one, which is like everyone went boo. We want more of these. We want more of these. They want boo. So we that was supposed to be the last one of its kind. Um, that was Friday, so I was helping first in the morning, help the candy station. I don't know why you have candy. Like I would have if I was at the golf tournament on Friday, I would have not had candy. I would have had like apples or like oranges or something like healthy. But that was okay. It doesn't really give anyone energy. Don't think any time there's ever been anyone. But anyways, as we're on the candy station, two interesting things happened in my life. I met this girl named Kelly who was helping me in the morning of the not the air show, the golf tournament, and right away I was like, that girl looks so much like my friend from Banff who I used to work with. Who I'm trying to forget. Obviously most of it trying to forget, but like I'm trying to get over it. Um, and and then she mentioned that as we're chatting about stuff, and I'm just like, okay, is this really Willow, or does it really check out that she's like married and kids and stuff? So I'm chatting with her, chilling out, and having all these great things, you know. And she just mumbles to me. She said mumbles to me. She just mumbles to me. She says, "I think over there, that's Ter Crisp. That's the guy who was the manager of the Flames, and all this kind of stuff." And I'm like, I don't know if that's. I mean, you can say that all you want because you probably know, but I've never known who Terry Crisp was or what it was all about. And he comes over to us because he's got. I mean, he's got to come over to the. I was thinking, oh, it doesn't come to us next because that hole goes down the hill. But then I'm like, no, it comes over to us where the candy station is. So we got candy. So they come over to the candy station, and someone said, and I said, "Hey, Mr. Terry Crisp, Mr. Terry Crisp, uh, I hear you're the manager, or used to be the manager of the Calgary Flames." He's like, "Yeah," and then I high fived him, and a bunch of stuff, chatted with him, and everyone around me, like there was like two other golf carts there that were watching me high five him, and it's pretty good. Just had a really good time, actually, a really awesome time, and and then yeah, he left and played the rest of his and then in the afternoon they called us in for lunch, and we took a little ride in for lunch, and it was like a pulled pork with really saucy, saucy sauces, like really spicy sauces, and so it was really good actually. And then we came in, then we were like, okay, so there's a massive shift of like everyone who's been on the shifts in the morning, they're. Oh yeah, did I say we're volunteering for? Yeah, we're volunteering for the whole thing. So we're like, they just have different jobs, voluntary jobs for this in the afternoon. So we switched to, I went to the putting green for most of the afternoon from 12:30 till 4:30, 5 o'clock. They finished about 4:30, 4:45 around there, somewhere in that spot. And then I was hanging out with this guy Alex, who is like 2 or 3 rounds, is a wheelchair volleyball. I should say that wheelchair basketball player who's about 2 or 3 sets away from, like 2 or 3 leagues away from being the Canadian Canadian team for whatever Olympics they go to in the summer. Yeah, he's a couple. He's in a wheelchair. And he has spina bifida, and he's from Toronto or Burlington or somewhere in Oakville or somewhere in Toronto. So I met him and was chatting with him, and trying not to be like disrespectful or make fun of him. And he's like, no, I'm all right. I'm like, I applaud him. Like, he was wheelchairing up the hill. Like, I would have not made it up the hill. It wasn't a steep hill. It was like maybe like a 2 or 3 feet, but like maybe like a 10% incline on a wheelchair. I probably wouldn't have made it. But he was like up and down there like a few times today. I'm like, wow. And the thing was, like, when I was at the air show a couple years ago, we had a guy named Turbo who's a pilot, and he would go up and do the ground plane or static plane and talk about like, okay, well, this plane came from this or what, because he's the pilot of the actual plane, so he was pretty good. But all of us tried like so many times, like, okay, so we're gonna go, we can exchange with you. It's time for you to go. We'll exchange with you and change and stuff. He's like, no, we're good. And then he's still there for like 4 hours just by himself. And this same guy did like he was there the whole day. The whole day. He didn't. I mean, he only got a couple breaks, couple small breaks, and then he was able to take a break for lunch and then a break afterwards. So it was very awesome, very cool. So the job I was doing, the first one was self-explanatory. You give the candy to them, or they take your candy. The second one, you have to have like this little sheep that's like a wooden sheep, like we used to put on the we used to put on the ski hill. Anyways, the little sheep or lamb that's has legs, and each leg has like a point, so you have to get the ball through the leg. If you get into a hole, you get more points. But if you just go through the legs, it's fine. That was the idea of the whole thing. We got into the playing the first time I was like, okay, what's the rules? So I had to chat with the girl that was like, what's the rules again? How do you play? I just switched to that job. So I was like, how do I do it? How does this game go? And I was there from 12:30 to 4:05, and then there was no actual way for us to get home. Put the other clothes and go home, or just go back. So they had us stay in our clothes and stuff all day. So we all helped clean up the tables and do all that kind of stuff. I accidentally broke a glass. That's right. It's going to say so. And then we had awards for a couple of the players. None of us got awards, but they thanked us for the volunteers and stuff. And it's really nice, actually. Really good. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off for you here, or sign off for you. There's a finger hanging. I hope you enjoy that's the front yard. I know there's a lot of stuff that's in the middle of nowhere that needs to be moved, but that's our extension there. That looks beautiful. Original house, still looking awesome. All right, I'll talk to you later. See if I can salute you. I'll say goodbye. Oh, sorry, I didn't even get to Saturday. Saturday I spent mostly, it was raining. The air show was canceled because there's supposed to be storms rolling through. So we had weather. We had a storm come through, like rain, storm stuff. So that was the day I spent cleaning my room and organizing it and doing washes and stuff. And then we got to Sunday, which was yesterday. I went to the air show. Well, didn't go in the where you park and see the air show and see the people. It was on Missouri and what do you call it, roads? Missouri and Whiten or something roads where it goes across Evelyn. Whiten and Evelyn that go across the road, the airport roads, and they go really awesome. They're awesome. So we just watched planes, F-22 and the F-18s and stuff, take off and do the show, and the snowbirds flew right over us, so it was pretty good. That was Sunday, and then today is Monday, and we're back to back to business. I'm flying right now from EGCC, which is Manchester, to LGSK, which is Skiathos, whatever. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye, guys.